There's nothing wrong with being a bitch, and you should really do it more often. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Have Breakfast. I'm your host, Jaden Liz. And this year, I'm sick and tired of being a people pleaser, so I'm leaving that at the door and I'm committing to be a bitch. And that sounds harsh, but you have to be a bitch to get what you want in life. Think about the most powerful women or pop culture icons. For me, I think of Michelle Obama, Beyonce, Rihanna. The list can go on. And let me set the record straight. I don't think these women are bitches. I would never say that to them. But that is what society can sometimes refer to them as. And the reason for that is because they're assertive. They know who they are, they know what they want, and they're firm in that, regardless of what others think, regardless of how the world perceives them, or any negative connotations that might come with asking and receiving what you want. There's a huge example of this with Megan Thee Stallion. She stood on business, she tuned out that noise on the outside and really focused on what was important to her. And you see her getting her lick back. You see all of this happening because she was confident in who she was, in what she wanted, and what she needed. And she stood on that. And you see that common theme throughout a lot of women in pop culture, a lot of women that maybe you look up to or you would want your career to look like. And let me just tell you, they did not get these things by being people pleasers. So let's walk it back for a second. Let's define the term bitch. Bitch is a derogatory word. Let's not get that twisted. Bitch is the negative connotation that people associate with terms like assertive, confident, bossy, which isn't the greatest either, leader, a bunch of terms summarized into one. But when used in the workplace, when used in business, usually when used in pop culture, a bitch is someone who stands on what they want, they get what they want, they deserve it. These are people that are not going to let you walk all over them. These are not your people pleasers. And in order to get what you want, what you desire out of this life, you cannot be a people pleaser. You have to stand 10 toes down. I'm a recovering people pleaser myself. I'd like to say that I'm not a people pleaser, but unfortunately, I'm still in that transition phase where I'm really trying to figure out and pinpoint why I prioritize other people over myself. But in that same breath, I'm also learning that it's okay to feel how I feel and say it. It's okay to challenge others. It's okay to live in the moment of this is something I want, this is something I got, and I deserve it. Because ultimately, people treat you how you let them. If you let people treat you like you're a doormat and you don't stand up for yourself, you don't say no, you drop everything to help others at any given time, and you're always anxious or overthinking how putting yourself first in this situation would make the other person feel, you are going to continue having the same result. People are going to continue walking all over you. People are not going to hold that same respect that you wish they would respect your time, your energy, your efforts. But if you are not teaching them to do that, they're never going to. And if you don't set those boundaries, they're just going to continue repeating the pattern. Especially when you're looking at new relationships, new friendships, or new habits even. Set your boundaries early on so that way you don't have to walk it back later and say, oh my gosh, I should have never done this. It's also okay to walk it back and set new boundaries and be firm in that, but it's a lot easier if you start from jump saying, this is who I am. This is how you treat me. This is what I expect. And if you can't meet that, you can't meet that. And maybe we're just not compatible. But ultimately, if you never put your foot down, people are going to treat you exactly how you tell them to. And being assertive and firm is a skill that you have to develop. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen just because you watch this video and now you know exactly what to do. It takes time to reflect on what you actually want out of life, what you're not getting, and how you can get there. What is holding you back? Is it people? Is it time? Is it your effort? What is it? What is it that you can see so you can define what your priorities are, set your boundaries, and set kind of a schedule so you know exactly where and how to be flexible. Being assertive also elevates you as a person. People take you more seriously. People are going to see you and be like, who is that? Like, you're gonna have a certain aura, if you will, that people are attracted to because you're carrying yourself with this newfound sense of confidence. You are someone that lights up a room. You are someone that honestly intimidates people in the best way possible. But being assertive can be intimidating because people just aren't used to it. But with that comes so much more respect from others. I find that in a corporate environment, me being firm in my boundaries, whether it's work-life balance, whether it's something about an opinion that I have, the more assertive I come with my tone, of course, with respect, but the more assertive I am, the more people are likely to listen to what I have to say. There's this level of she came with confidence, she knows what she's talking about. People are just more trusting of that assertiveness. And this goes for being an entrepreneur too. People will take you more seriously if you are firm in your service offerings. If you offer a specific service at X price and people are trying to negotiate with you to make it lower or to make it flexible, and that's not something you want to do, that's your opportunity to tell them, no, this is my price. And once you do it one time, you're able to repeat that pattern. So now you are building a reputation of my price is my price. Whereas if you just flex and be like, okay, just this one time, like I'll offer it for XYZ. And then the word spreads around that I got her deal at 10% off. I got her deal at 20% off. Now the word is spreading that you just offer discounts. Having the confidence to be assertive from jump will save you so much time and energy. And yeah, people might perceive you as a bitch. People might perceive it as, oh, she's strict, she's whatever, but there's a difference between being mean and being assertive. And a lot of times in personal and professional settings, people aren't really able to separate the two. And sometimes for people, being told no feels like a personal attack, and it's not. They'll get over it. Everything will be fine. Sometimes people will perceive your assertiveness as a personal attack, and it's not. You are preserving yourself and you are doing what is best for yourself. So as you're developing this skill of confidence and assertiveness, start to trust your own intuition and tune out how you may think others will feel about it. When you're assertive with others, you are trusting in yourself that you are making the right decision. You are not leaving any room for confusion on how you feel about the subject matter. This includes starting to challenge other people if you disagree. Everything that I'm saying, of course, comes with this underlying understanding of carrying yourself with respect, understanding that there's nuance in situations. But stop being afraid to speak how you feel. Stop being afraid to be honest and hold other people accountable. Hold yourself with this level of poise and grace where you are understanding and you are listening to others, but you're also holding space for your own feelings. It might feel like you can only be assertive in a professional setting, but it also goes for your personal life. If there's certain boundaries that people cross or you're feeling uncomfortable, you have to be assertive to be able to speak up and say, this made me uncomfortable. It's okay to challenge other people. And as you are building this skill, you'll start to feel more comfortable in doing that. And you'll start to have more confidence in your own opinion and your own thoughts. All this to say, being nice can get you far, but it's not going to get you further than it will if you are assertive. As you continue to work on your goals and grow and evolve this year, I want you to start thinking about how you can be more assertive and more confident and how you can bring that to the table in every situation. So I leave you with this: be a bitch more often.